All right, everybody. This is how you get into graphical analysis. Mind you, I do not have a Chromebook, so what I'm showing you is how I access it on my computer. In order for you to access it, you will go down to this this down lower left corner. This is where you've got a little circle. You'll click on that, and that's where you can see your apps. For me, I click here. My app should look just like yours. It says graphical analysis. That's what you'll select. Once you get in there, you shouldn't have this problem. I'm going to open it anyways. You're going to make sure you select manual entry for our Physics 9 class. Once you click there, it looks like this. Right now I have no data in my input-output table. So in order to change that, and in order to make it so that it's applicable to whatever data I've collected, we can modify the table over here. And once we do that, it will automatically populate our points over here. So for us, let's do one. For example, we're going to rename this data set. This data set could be maybe when we did our pendulum lab. So we did length versus period. So that would have been time. So when we did that, what did we manipulate? What did I, as a scientist, change? I change the independent variable. That's going to be your x-axis or your x quantities. So we're going to change the name. I was manipulating the length of the pendulum. That would have been measured in centimeters. You can even put centimeters over here. All right. We're going to apply there. Notice the heading automatically changes just like the title did. Again, for the Y values, we're going to go this column, options. We're going to change this to our period, aka time it took, and this would be in seconds. Again, we're going to apply that. Now, I'm just making this data up. I don't have a set on the side. I'm just simply making this up so that you have an example to see that there are some points. So we're going to say that we're going to start with 10 centimeters, and we're going to go to 20 centimeters, 30, 40, 50, and we're going to stop there. Please note, right now, this would not be maximizing our range. We'd really want larger gaps than this. But again, for sake of time and sake of sanity, I'm just making this data set up right now. So period, maybe it took 1.3 seconds for your 10. Then it's going to take 1.8, then 2.1. Then it's going to take 2.6. 2.9. If you do not click outside of this box, you'll notice we only have 4 data points here, but we actually have 5 pieces in our table. So you have to either click outside or you have to make sure that you hit enter. In doing so, now I have 5. In order to get our line of best fit, you're going to go down right here in the lower corner. It says graph options. We're going to make sure that we hit apply curve fit. It should indicate linear for us for these labs we're working on. This is slope-intercept form, so that is our math model we'll be using, and we hit apply. Here's our line of best fit. Now we're also going to want to go back here and toggle over where it says interpolate. Interpolate means I'm trying to gather data from within my graph or within my data set. If I'm trying to extrapolate, I'm trying to figure out something outside of what I'm able to see or view. That's when we would want to use the math model that's right here on our linear table. Now that said, if you need to interpolate, say I ask you, well, okay, so how long would it roughly be at 35 centimeters? What you can do is you click anywhere on here and you're able to move or shift your X quantity until it says 35. Once it says 35, the gray part that aligns here on my x-axis, this would be my x quantity, so my length, and the corresponding y value is going to be in the red space up here. Hopefully that helps.